What's going on, YouTube? We are back with another video. Husband, wife. Hope everybody's out there having a blessed day, being safe, sanitized, stay 6 feet, Rona free.
Hope so.
Yeah, so today
we got one.
Yeah, what are we talking about today?
One that's on everybody's mouth. Oh, in everybody's mouth, on everybody's lips. We're discussing Will and Jada. It's an entanglement. Yeah, come join us at the red table. So, guys, I know everybody is talking about what Jada did to Will and how Will took it and how much of a moo Will is looking like.
If y'all don't know what moo is.
So, that's an idiot.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
How much an idiot Will is looking like right now. Mad crazy. So we're gonna discuss it. What do you think, honey? What are your thoughts on
my thoughts?
It's an entanglement.
Well, she could have just said, they had a relationship, but I don't understand why she would use the word entanglement. That's a word in itself. I don't know if y'all know what entanglement means, but that word has became the word of the year, entanglement, because nobody was using the word entanglement before Jada said it. Now that word is now number one in everybody's vocabulary.
Everybody's using entanglement. But on the real, besides the word that she used, how do you feel that she, in her marriage, decided to find happiness with someone else other than her husband? First of all, before you go ahead, honey, it's none of our business to be discussing everything, right? We don't know the details of their marriage. But this is like now public knowledge.
Yeah, this is public now. So
how do you feel about it?
What it is now is our opinion.
Yeah.
So based on the information we were given from Will and Jada, when it first came out, she was denying that they even had a relationship, and everybody was skeptical, like, why would, August lie, say something like that, like, he don't need clout, but this is the generation everybody want to clout chase, but at the same time, you don't play with somebody's wife like that. So we always thought, it could be true, because nobody's gonna clout chase about sleeping with somebody else's wife, when it's really not true. But hey.
But look, the way it looks is that she went on to say in that Red Table interview that we all watched, she had said that they were not like happy with each other, and they were like, they needed space from each other, and they were not talking, and they were all distant and all that. And Will went ahead and did his own thing, and she did her own thing. But in that time, she grew close to August. And initially it was her helping him with his health. He was
So basically, it's fine.
Sorry, I'm so afraid of squirrels.
So basically, Will and Jada, they separated for quite some time, and they both did whatever they wanted to do, and then they came back. But it seems like Jada's doing is more heightened than Will's doing, just because when it's the woman.
Oh, when it's the woman, it hurts more, right?
Well,
if the woman cheats,
when the woman
it hits harder than when the man cheats, because what?
Men are known cheaters in society, so when the woman steps out, I guess the man can't handle it, or the man can't take it, so now what is Will supposed to do? 'Cause Will is supposed to do. Will is supposed to stay by his wife's side.
Firstly, no one should be cheating in a marriage. You
No.
said so death do you part, right?
Yeah, so for me, if we're having problems in a marriage, right? First thing you do is seek counseling. You know, first seek God, then seek counseling. You know, if y'all can't reason with God and try to do it together without outside help, y'all try and fix it together. But if y'all do need outside help, seek counseling. Don't seek social media. Don't post your problems on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. You know, you have to try and resolve your problems within each other, within the household first. When your business becomes public, now it's everybody's business. Right, so what I was saying, when you post your business on social media, now it becomes everybody's business. Now it's public. Now everybody wants to know what's going on. Did y'all fix it? Did he leave? Did she leave?
What's the
You know
story?
what? They want to know everything now. Now it's not your business no more. Now it's everybody's business. You know, and they're just gonna keep bugging you about or they come up with their own, you know, narrative for your life. You know, I bet you he did this or she did that, and you know that's how all the stories get all twisted, and you know your life is no longer the same because now you done put your business out there, and now you know you can't even live a normal life because everybody's gonna have their name or something bad to say about you and your wife.
But either way, babe, in a marriage is supposed to be sacred, right? And a marriage is meant for two people, right? So if there's two people in this marriage, we expect that these two remain faithful and honest through and through, regardless of the fact that they're experiencing difficulties in the marriage. I feel like Jada was completely wrong to go and try find happiness with someone else, because she says in the video, I just wanted to feel good. I wanted to be happy. So if in that moment where you felt unhappy in the marriage, you needed to find happiness within yourself first. That's the thing. Most people want to find their happiness in a marriage through their partner, whereas you be happy on your own and he's happy on his own, and we both come together with our happiness and we're fine together. But like, if he's the reason that I'm happy, I'm never going to be content in the marriage. Forget it. Like, if you're not here, I'm not happy, love. And if I'm not here, you're not happy, because our happiness is each other.
Right. You know, and that's the problem some people have. You know, that's why marriages don't really last that long,
right?
Because they rely on their partner to be happy, and once the partner steps out or the partner does something, then you know the marriage is practically over. You know, you can't rely on anyone to be happy or to fulfill that joy that you seek. And to touch on another thing that they had said during that little interview, they said the quote from Bad Boys, we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life. Yeah, for those who actually, you know, we don't condone that. We don't condone bad marriages. We don't want you to stay together in a bad marriage.
Right,
Marriage is supposed to be good and great, and you know, y'all bring out the best in each other. You know, if you want to stay together for someone who, just because they had your kids or because you know they're great in bed or whatnot, like, you have to be able to cut yourself from anything that's not benefiting from you. You know, you can't just string along something just because you're married. Just because you're married don't mean that, you know, it's meant to be. Sometimes the marriage don't work and you gotta file for divorce and you find
which
happiness.
Is ultimately the last resort.
Yeah, but the resort that they chose,
trying to say is to make it work first, right?
Yeah, if y'all can't make it work between each other, and y'all choose to separate and go do your own thing, then y'all should have got a divorce first, and then it wouldn't look so bad to the public that you was out here with August and he was out there doing his own thing, and then y'all come back later on and
like nothing happened.
yeah, like this
So
is a happy
how do
family.
how do you feel then? Like this is what happened in their instance.
Mm-hmm.
They took a separation, not a divorce,
Right.
and in that separation, each did their own thing. Were they
Mm-hmm.
wrong in that instance? Because now I'm separated from you, not divorced from you.
Mm-hmm.
I can go ahead and do what I want to do. Like she said, I wanted to be happy, right? So she went to go do something
Right.
that made her happy.
Right, so
Was she
that's
wrong in that?
that's the agreement that they had. You know, if we're gonna be separated, then you know we're not gonna have any, you know, no ties. And she felt like she needed to find happiness in someone else, and likewise he did. And
Yeah,
if you feel someone else is gonna bring you joy, then why go back to the person that wasn't bringing you joy? You know, like it's
So what happened in oh wow, in their case, why go back to the person who wasn't bringing you joy? They then found counsel,
that's
and they
what I'm
they
saying.
fixed things through counseling.
Like-
Now they're back together and carrying on with the marriage.
Yeah,
right?
but now it's like the past has come to haunt you, because the things that you did while they're separated has now surfaced, and what y'all gonna do? You have to face it together now, because y'all are clearly together, but at the same time it's like your business is out there to the public, you know. So sometimes to avoid, you know, all that stress and media, is just, you know, I mean, try to stay fruitful and truthful to each other. And you don't want your business to be especially if you did something wrong, or y'all here doing your spouse dirty. You know, you keep it between you and yourself. But then it wasn't Jada who spilled the beans. It was all
it was August.
Yeah,
who
August
spilled
opened his big mouth. You
You
know.
know,
I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership that they've spoken on several times, and it, you know, not involving romanticism. He gave me his blessing, and I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, you know, and I truly and really, really deeply loved and have a ton of love for her. I devoted myself to it. I gave my full self to it. So much so to the point that I can die right now and be okay with knowing that I truly gave myself to somebody.
Right, you did the right thing.
And I really loved a person. I experienced that. I know what that feels like, and some people never get that in this lifetime. So I know that I'm completely blessed. And this conversation is difficult because there's so much that it would be hard for people to understand. But once it starts to affect me in my livelihood, I have to speak up about my truth and stand on my 10 with anything that may come along with it.
You know, he couldn't just keep it on the low. He'd be like, yeah, we do a thing on it, you know. But
See, but this is it, love. You always say this, that no matter how or what you're going through in your life, never put it out on social media.
Never.
Like, never show people the bad part
Never.
of your life. Even though
that's
you
that's
don't
just me.
judge
I can't speak for everybody, because I'm a type of person, if I'm going through something or something bad happened, or relationship wise, like anything negative, I don't promote negativity. I never do. You know, I try to stay positive and promote, you know,
up.
inspirational
True and
stuff,
true.
or, you know, jokes, or the news, or anything going on in the world. I try to, I mean, bring awareness to. But I'm not gonna put my business
Dirty
out
laundry
there
out there like
that
that.
make me, not even just me, but my partner, or, you know, my family or my friends. I'm not gonna make anyone look bad on my platform. That's not the person I am. I wasn't raised to put people down on a platform where the whole world could see. You know, if I'm gonna put somebody down, or somebody, I'm gonna do it within the privacy of me and that person, or, you know, amongst friends and stuff,
put
where
people down,
it's,
period.
you know,
You're
me
not
in a
supposed to
jokingly
have
way, but not to hurt anyone, or to make them feel like they're less than themselves. You know, nobody wants to feel that way. So for Will and Jada's sake, I feel if they could make it work with whichever agreement that they had, that's, you know, that's between them. from the public looking
Right
in,
now,
it doesn't look
It doesn't look good at
Yeah, it
all.
doesn't look
looks
good.
like Will's the biggest idiot in the history of
right.
idiots.
It doesn't look good in the memes
But
and
love, imagine your wife sitting across the table from you and telling you, I had an entanglement
right
with
And
somebody.
She
Like,
didn't even
imagine.
use the word I slept with or I cheated or
she just
I
tried
had
to decorate it like it ain't no thing.
and the she
Man,
for-
I cannot
and
fathom.
Will, you have to put yourself in Will's shoes, like to have a woman like Jada for that long to birth 2 of his kids, and
Damn.
and to sit across the table
From her.
and to see the woman
Look,
that you love tell you that she cheated with a friend of yours. It's not just like some stranger or nobody you don't know.
they were relationship goals. Everybody wanted that Jada and that Will love. Everybody. Like, you looked at Jada and Will and you're like, yep, pretty much goals.
That's I think I had said this before. Not everybody's relationship is what it painted out to be. Because once the TV and the internet cuts off and the cameras go off, everybody has to live their real life, and not a lot of people know what goes on when the camera goes off. Some people just put on a show just for the camera when the camera's off. These people may be arguing a lot,
Sleeping
or
in separate rooms.
you sleep on the couch, I'm gonna sleep in this couch, and you just never know. So sometimes it just be that real that not everything you see on TV or on the internet is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta hope for the best, but
Reputation sold separately.
right. But for you guys out there, y'all just gotta keep y'all union. For those in a relationship or married, keep y'all union between yourselves, and don't put your negative business out there for everyone to see. Nobody needs to know your business. If you have close friends or family or or someone you could go to for counsel, you go to them and seek counsel first. Don't be out here putting your business out in the open for people to know your business. And when they see you or they see your spouse or your partner, they always got something to say. They always whispering, and you don't want those kind of those vibes when you outside.
You know what? And like fact now, right? Now that the whole world knows that the Smiths had a little altercation or a fallout in their marriage, people don't forget.
No, never.
They might go ahead and fix things with each other and have the perfect marriage from here and after. But we as the public, we as people,
yes,
we
don't
have
forget
that in our head.
anything.
We will never forget that Jada did Will dirty. Even if in your own marriages or your own relationships, if I were to do this man dirty and it's everywhere, I fix things with him, but you guys still out there remember that, hey, I had an entanglement. I had an entanglement with somebody. Imagine,
Exactly.
how do you go back to it? Since marriage is such a sacred thing, right? And it's between 2 people. Now, how does your husband look at you as the wife, knowing that you shared your body with someone else instead of him? Like, it's that chemistry that you once had is no longer there because your body's been shared with someone else.
Right.
Ew.
Especially if you know the person. Now it's weird to be around someone when your wife slept with somebody that you know and somebody that you've been around. It's like it's weird now to even be around that person.
Totally.
You don't even want to see that person, much less speak to them, and to even have a relationship with them afterwards. It's real weird, and the vibes is gonna be off, knowing that the things that your wife was earning and needing, you couldn't provide, but another man provided it for her, and then now y'all back together, but that image is still in your mind that, damn, this man made my wife feel good at a certain time in her life when I was supposed to make her feel good. And men, I don't know about you, but
Is it an ego thing?
that it is an ego thing, because when if a man can't make his own woman feel good, what use do you have?
That's how I'm.
You know,
you see, that's the idiot factor now.
what
That
use
he's
do you
looking
have?
at the man.
You're not a man
acting.
anymore if you can't make your own wife. We're not talking about girlfriend or side chick or
Wife.
you know, your wife. If you can't make your wife feel good
Different
after
level, man.
yeah,
Different
it's
level.
levels
It's
to
not
this.
girlfriend level.
No, it's
Whole
levels
new
to this.
level.
Once you can't make your wife feel good and appreciate and feel loved and you know comforted and it's a and another man
Give
can
her all the things that she's supposed to.
what she's supposed to feel at nighttime, like the person she's supposed to run to for comfort and shelter
Safety,
and
security.
yeah, all that stuff. Your husband is supposed to be there to do that, and when you can't provide those things for your wife, trust me, you're no longer, you know, of service. If she found it in somebody else, guess what? Now the marriage
It's
isn't the
just
same.
you think that the marriage is obsolete if those things are not made.
Well,
anymore?
in my case, for me, I don't think it's the same. You know, for me, I think now they just do it because you know they just been together for too long and they have kids.
They don't want to go through the whole
So
legalness.
it's just like just gonna try and stick it through, you know, just because. But for me, I couldn't do it. You feel me? I tip my hat off to him, but I couldn't do it. I'm not
I
gonna
don't
be
think
the
I
one.
could do it too.
You
Sit
know,
across the table from you and you tell me you had an intent.
yeah, with somebody I know
Lord.
that I'm close. Nah,
Well,
like
we're gonna have to get some. We're gonna have
Like-
to make a funeral for somebody.
I'm telling you, there's gonna be.
Somebody going down the grave.
It's not easy to forgive someone, and then other than forgiving, there's the
Trust.
healing. You know, to trust again.
Trust is broken.
Yeah.
I trusted you.
The healing process. You know, a lot of females get cheated on and you know be hurt, but men don't understand the process that it takes to heal from you know being scarred like that, and then to come back to trust you all over again. It's a long process.
I trusted you. Now I'm down here.
And then
Trust
to
is
do it
big
within a
deal.
marriage, women don't come out the
big,
same
big.
afterwards, you know, and the marriage don't really look good afterwards. So for
Even if she forgives you, right? She'll never forget.
No.
Or even if you forgive her, he will never forget.
Right.
You know, there's that aspect like, okay, you're gone for like the weekend, or he's just gone to the store. But you don't know you creeping if he's having an entanglement again, or she's having. That trust factor is so gone.
once you leave the house,
You're like, you don't know where your partner is. Like,
the trust is
I
gone.
don't need, you know, it should be a relationship where you tell me when you leave, where you're going, right? And that's it. Like, I don't have to keep checking up and finding out, are you still where you said you were? Or,
Right.
That's a whole lot of admin. You know, some women go to the whole extent of like putting trackers on their partners, their cars, their phones, everything, calling up all their friends to find out, are they really at the place they said they? That's a whole lot of admin.
Right.
Too much admin.
Once you got to do stuff like that, it doesn't make sense, because now you stressing yourself out to make sure your partner is doing what they're
Right.
supposed to be doing, when you know what I mean, you don't even need that kind of energy in
need
your
that
life. You
Yeah,
know,
you don't need that stress.
just worry about
to, like,
yourself.
sum this whole thing up.
Mhm.
Thanks for watching this far.
Right.
Much appreciated. But to sum it up is, I would say, stay faithful in your marriages. Keep your marriage holy and pure as it was intended on day one. Love your partner. Love only your partner.
Right.
And if you fall out of love with your partner, let the partner know. And then we try figure it out, fix it. If we cannot fix it, end the relationship amicably. There's no
Exactly.
use of being in an unhappy
No.
marriage because you need to ride or die till the end.
No, there's no bad marriage for life over here.
No.
No, once it's bad, it's gone. Once fruit spoil or anything spoil, you can't bring it back. It's done. You have to throw it away.
The marriage is made. You make your marriage what it is.
Right.
You make it good and you make it bad.
Exactly. Nobody else
Put it to
can.
work.
Exactly. If you don't water the plant, guess what?
How's it gonna go?
Another man will.
Got him! Got him!
August.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
But
just
I want to thank you guys for watching.
Thank you for watching, everyone.
Don't forget to like, comment,
Share,
subscribe. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah. Lulu_knows.
And Godson. The
And
O's
also
are zeros.
Also, our new Instagram page.
Yeah, it's up right now. Go follow us at _Blake Grove.
The
Blake Groves. And where we gonna catch them left?
On the flip side.